You know that one guy at every party who barely talks, but somehow everyone loves talking to him? He's not funny. He's not got crazy stories. People just leave feeling like they had the best conversation of the night. And he did it by saying almost nothing. Okay, so here's the thing that nobody tells you about awkward conversations. It's never really about the topic. You didn't run out of things to say because golf is boring or because your coworker is boring. You ran out because somewhere in there, the conversation turned into a job interview. One person asks a question, the other answers. Done. Next question. That's not a conversation. That's a form you're filling out. A real conversation is more like tossing a ball back and forth. Doesn't matter where it lands, as long as someone keeps throwing it back. Let's say you're at a work thing and someone says, "I'm in accounting." Most people go, "Oh, cool," and just stand there while the silence gets awkward and heavy. But watch what happens if you ask, "Oh, nice, did you always want to do that? Or did you just kind of end up there?" Same exact answer from them, but now you've got somewhere to go. You didn't need to be clever, you just didn't slam the door shut. Here's something wild though. Scientists actually studied this. People meeting strangers for the first time, and they found something called the liking gap. Almost everyone thinks it came off awkward after a conversation, while the other person is sitting there, thinking the exact same thing about themselves. So both of you are walking away convinced you blew it, and both of you are wrong. Isn't that kind of hilarious? You've probably spent way more time worrying about conversations than the other person even remembers having. Quick question. Who do people like more after talking to them? The person with the best stories or the person who asks the best questions? Everyone assumes it's the storyteller, the guy with a crazy Vegas story. Nope. Turns out people like you more when you ask them stuff about themselves, even if you never said anything remotely interesting the whole time. Nobody remembers what you said about your weekend. They remember that you actually seem to care about theirs. Think of it like a campfire. You don't have to be the fire. You just gotta keep throwing little sticks in. A question here, noticing something they said there. That's it. If you try to be the whole fire yourself, doing all the talking, burning bright, you'll run out of fuel fast, and it just dies. But if you're just tossing little sticks in from time to time, that thing can burn all night without anyone getting tired. And here's a real secret nobody tells you. It's not about being interesting, it's about noticing stuff. Someone mentions, kind of randomly, "Yeah, I just got back from visiting my sister." Most people totally skip past that and keep going with whatever they were originally talking about. But that's literally a gift someone just handed you. Wait, where does your sister live? Boom. Now you're actually talking about something real instead of small talk. The material's always right there. Most people just don't catch it. Now let's talk about the actual scary part, the silence. Be honest, when a conversation goes quiet for like 3 seconds, does it actually feel like 3 seconds? No. It feels like 3 hours. Your brain starts screaming, "Fix this, say something, anything." But here's the truth, that silence isn't the problem. Your panic about the silence is the problem. Comedians actually use pauses on purpose because that's usually right before the best line lands. If you can just chill in the quiet for a second instead of scrambling, it almost never feels as bad as you think it does. Picture a chef in a busy kitchen during a slow moment. A good chef just preps stuff, stays ready, no big deal. A nervous cook starts throwing random stuff in the pan just to look busy and ends up messing up the dish. That's basically what people do in conversations. They panic during a quiet moment and blurt out something totally random just to fill the space, and it makes things weirder, not better. Here's one more thing that might surprise you. You'd think going in with a bunch of topics ready to go would make you a great talker. Actually, it kind of ruins it, because the second the real conversation goes somewhere you didn't plan, you're not even listening anymore. You're just waiting to force a prepared topic back in. And people can feel that. They can tell when you're talking at them instead of actually with them, even if they can't explain why it felt off. Okay, remember this part, because it's honestly the whole point of everything I just said. Nobody walks away from a great conversation thinking, "Wow, that person said some really smart stuff." They walk away thinking, "Wow, I actually felt interesting talking to that person." That's it. That's the entire trick hiding in plain sight this whole time. It was never about you having something clever to say. It's about making the other person feel like what they said actually mattered. So next time a conversation is dying and you feel that panic creeping in, don't go hunting for some brand new topic to save it. Just go back to the last thing they said and ask one more question about it. 9 times out of 10, there's way more than you thought.